Welcome back to this show, and like I said at the beginning, completely skip a TNA this week, going right to Ring of Honor. Going to start with the results from last weekend, starting off with the show in Manassas, Virginia, which I was at, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be on the DVD. I'm sitting third row, section C, near the rail, so I got to bang on the sign over and over and over again. It was a blast. Two pre-show matches saw Ernie Osiris and John Kerman defeat Dirty Sanchez and Andy Ridge. Grizzly Redwood defeated Ninja Pink. Grizzly Redwood, this was the first time that I saw Grizzly, and I gotta say, I'm impressed. I like Grizzly. You know, he may be my dad's new favorite wrestler. Brent Albright and Eric Stevens defeated Damian Wayne and Chris Escobar with a pretty good match to start off the evening. Rhett Titus against Sean Denny went to a no contest when Bison Smith from Pro Wrestling Noah came out and attacked both men, beat them up badly. This match went to a no contest, and I'll tell you, I was very impressed with Sean Denny. This was the first time I saw him. I was very impressed by him. You know, the result, didn't go his way, no contest. But, I would like to see more of Sean Denny in Ring of Honor. That guy was just awesome. The Necro Butcher defeated Delirious in a one-on-one match with a little bit of help from Daisy Hayes. Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards defeated Jay Briscoe and Roderick Strong in a tag match with the help of a shoe by Larry Sweeney. Jerry Lynn defeated Austin Aries. Austin Aries has a new look, and I'm telling you all, I'm not going to spoil it. Wait till you see how he looks. Jimmy Jacobs defeated Brian Danielson. I thought this was a bit of an upset myself. I thought Danielson was going to win it. But Jacobs, he got the win. He beat Brian Danielson. And, when you beat a guy like Brian Danielson who's proven himself so many times in Ring of Honor, that's a big win. And in the main event, Tyler Black defeated Nigel McGuinness, non-title match. They're, really the last two matches were the two best, in my opinion, on the show. And in a way, I'd recommend this. I would not recommend, I wouldn't say, save up all your money, then buy. If you want to wait a little while, go ahead, but, that's just my opinion. The next night, they were in Edison, New Jersey, a couple of pre-show matches. Alex Payne and Red Ninja defeated Ernie Osiris and beautiful Bobby Shields. Also, Andy Right Leg Ridge fought Brandon Day, and Bobby Dempsey fought Orange Cassidy. Come on now. Whoever put these results up on the message board, come on. Anyway, Brent Albright defeated Rhett Titus. Delirious won a four-corner survival match, beating the Necro Butcher, Damian Wayne, and Sean Denny. Jay Briscoe defeated Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs. Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards defeated Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens in a lumberjack strap match. Grizzly Redwood and Chris Escobar went to a no contest. Bison Smith destroyed both men after what he did the previous night in Manassas. Jerry Lynn defeated Brian Danielson, and the main event, Nigel McGuinness and Tyler Black Ring of Honor World Title bout went to a draw. Some are saying that match went 60 minutes, some are saying other, so the time limit is up for debate. Now, on to the shows coming up real soon for Ring of Honor. Starting 1 week from tonight, Motor City Madness 2009, Detroit, Michigan. Kevin Steen and El Generico defend the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles against the American Wolves of Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. Nigel McGuinness in a non-title match will face Jay Briscoe. Tyler Black will face Jerry Lynn. Claudio Castagnoli will face Brent Albright. Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens face Jimmy Jacobs and Delirious. Brian Danielson against Rhett Titus. The Necro Butcher faces Brody Lee. And Austin Aries faces Silas Young. The next night in Chicago, Illinois, this is their next pay-per-view taping, Caged Collision. And of course, the big match is the Steel Cage War match, featuring members of Sweet and Sour Incorporated facing Brent Albright, Roderick Strong, Eric Stevens, Jay Briscoe, and one more man to be announced. Nigel McGuinness will defend the Ring of Honor World title against El Generico. Claudio Castagnoli will face Kevin Steen. Jerry Lynn and the Necro Butcher will face Delirious and Brody Lee. Alex Sugarfoot Payne will face Silas Young. Rhett Titus faces Grizzly Redwood. Your pre-show match, Egotistico Fantastico against Derek St. Holmes. Plus, Bryan Danielson, Tyler Black, Austin Aries, Jimmy Jacobs, and more. Then, the next weekend, they're in Florida for Proven Ground 09. One match has been signed for Coral Springs. A non-title match, Kevin Steen and El Generico will face the Dark City Fight Club from Full Impact Pro. And then the next night, they're back in Orlando, Florida. Rhett Titus and Kenny King will face the British Lions. And of course, if you had tickets for the 2 Ring of Honor shows that were supposed to be in Florida back in October, they will be honored, no pun intended, if you go to that show with that ticket. Gonna take a break. When I come back, a lot of news on the indies, including maybe the end of one of the most famous arenas in the world. I'll have to wait and see.